Adewusi, and it says, "Happy birthday, my super amazing young champ. May you be blessed beyond all boundaries. It's great knowing you, and I celebrate you today being your birthday. Happy birthday, Shade." The second one goes to Kelvin Odate, and it says, "Happy birthday, bossman. More birthdays to be celebrated. May God's guidance and favor continue to be your portion. Happy birthday, Ni." The third one goes to Cransford Senam, and it says, "You are older today than yesterday, but younger than tomorrow. May the favor of our Lord and the blessings of our Lord be your solution and your portion as you continue to live this life. Happy birthday." My last message goes to Saint Avel, and it says, "Happy birthday, Saint Avel. More wisdom and grace for the coming year. You are a blessing. Have a fantastic day." So those are my 4 birthday wishes. Yes, if you have any more birthday wishes, kindly contact us on the handles that Louise gave early on, and we will wish them for you.
Wish them for you. All right, so just to touch on this amazing guys, I'm talking about Cransford.
Yeah.
And when it comes to the mixing and all the other things, the things that the switch and all of that, he's the one behind it. So Cransford, from the team of the scope, we want to say happy birthday to you.
Happy
you are
birthday.
an amazing guy, but don't forget, you have to cook some banku for us. You know, our Ewe friends. Oh, come on.
Really?
It's good to eat. So, Cransford, I'm told you are shouting inside the TriCaster room, but whatever be the case, after the show, make sure you make some banku and some fatri that available.
I think you haven't eaten. You didn't eat before coming.
Yes, okay. Because I was preparing for the show. So okay. And also to Avel. Avel is in charge of IT at Precious TV. Okay. And then I want to say happy birthday to you, Avel. He's the only DR Congolese who has traveled all the way to Ghana to become an IT person in an organization like this. Wow. Amazing champ. And I just want to say, yes. I just want to say happy birthday to you. And also to my very good friend, Ni, when you decide to use the money we spend, use it for your teeth.
Hey.
And to put some, your friend is a bracelet to say braces or then.
On his teeth.
On his teeth.
Hey.
About, I think, close to 30 million or 30,000 Ghana cedis. That's kind of the buy and say you're shopping
it is hurting you that he didn't give you.
Yes, at least if you had given me that money, I would have started some business with you. But Charlie, happy birthday to you. Charlie, you know we love you so much. So keep being you and then enjoy the best of your day. And also to my good friend, my manager, my personal manager.
You have so many birthday wishes.
Yes. No. I'm making reference to the people we spoke about. This is Shade. Shade. Yeah, Shade is my bestie. So I just want to say happy birthday to you, Shade. And also to all those who are celebrating their birthday. If you're out there, you know somebody who is celebrating his or her birthday, all you have to do is to send us those details on our WhatsApp number, which is 020-3438-710, or on our Facebook page, which is The Scoop on Facebook. Let's do some trending stories.
Yes, so for trending stories, you know, there are so many stories, but we selected one. There's a story on a pastor who rejected 30,000 Ghana cedis in a car from cyber fraudsters because they wanted him to pray for them before they seal their deal. Even fraudsters know that they need God, so how much more us? Anyway, this is another story. Dana Hamilton wants to congratulate you on your 14 years of marriage. Okay. And she was saying that there are still virgins out there. So people are thinking that the way the world has changed, you don't get a virgin to marry, but there are people there. It reminds me of the story of the prophet who thought he was the only one. But God said he has more people. Yeah, so the main story is actually the Tehillah experience. And if you were not there like me, then you missed a lot. It was trending, like it was really, really trending. But the unfortunate thing is that people had to stand outside.
Yes.
But they still didn't miss. Yeah. It was very, very interesting. And there was an electric problem at a point, but even with that, people were still charged up. We had Joe Metal. I don't know how to pronounce their names, but the Kenyan and South African musicians too were there. Okay. They also really blessed people with their ministry.
But we'll be reviewing some of the events that took place in the course of the week. So I will be touching on Tehillah also as part of our lineup.
Very,
for
very
today,
interesting.
So we'll be touching
some controversies too came up, but yeah.
Concerning
the Tehillah experience. But it was really nice. People are lobbying that they change the venue, maybe a bigger place next time so that they can experience. Because people came an hour, 2 hours, and they still didn't get
a place to
be at. Yeah. So that's a concern that people have.
Okay.
For an amazing experience like Tehillah.
All right. So later in the show, we'll be touching on this event. I'm talking about Tehillah experience, and also we'll be touching on Youth Camp 2019. I'm talking about Timothy Generation Youth Camp 2019. We'll be speaking to Gideon, who is in charge of Goat Masters later in the show. But on this note, I want us to go for a break. But before we do that, I just want you to know that this program is proudly sponsored by Sasso Insecticide Spray. So all you have to do is to go out there, get yourself Sasso, and then please, I've recorded a lot of malaria cases around me. I just don't want to mention some names, but
when you become a doctor?
I don't need to be a doctor to actually bat Charlie. Those around
so
me.
Serious,
but because I'm using Sasso, I'm not.
Look at you.
But please make sure you get yourself Sasso, and then avoid all of this malaria cases, and then all this drumstick they've been rolling. You know, mosquitoes when they want to roll drums, it's not easy.
The qua that they've been giving us every evening.
And then we have
Feco spray starch. Yes. Feco spray starch is the starch spray that you should get anytime you want to prepare for work, for school, for church. You want to look presentable all the time. You are a brand, whether you like it or not, and what you do consciously or unconsciously affects how people see you. So you want to use Feco because it's the best option for you. All right, so
on this note, we'll go for a quick break. When we come back, we'll be doing some fashion and lifestyle. But today, we are doing lifestyle. So stay tuned, don't touch this channel at all. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Reverend Francis Ajinasari, host and convener of the Pastors' Kids Conference. This is a non-denominational gathering of children of the clergy from all walks of life to come network and be empowered to be a blessing to the church and the world as a whole. Pastors' Kids have a special place in the mind of God and on God's agenda. He has to break us, melt us, mold us so that he can use us. A program like this is where God is able to do some of these things. In the previous years, we've seen pastors' kids who've been born again. Some have been revived, some have been refired, and have been empowered to work the works of God. This year promises to be even better. The theme is rewired, and we are believing God to change mindsets. There will also be more time for group activities so that we can bond together as a family. And this year we are bringing some very special speakers who come and share with us. These are people who have been there and done that as pastors' kids. I'm talking about people like Reverend Dr. Salasi Ajinasari. We have Reverend Joshua Hayward Mills, Reverend Papa Kranche Ankra, and then yours truly, Reverend Francis Ajinasari. I'll be sharing a few things with you as well. It's happening on Saturday, the 17th of August, 9 a.m. sharp at the Perez Dome. Don't miss this opportunity to come and be blessed. If you are a child of a pastor, elder, deacon, or anyone who is actively involved in ministry, this conference is for you. Come for the Pastors' Kids Conference 2019 Rewired. Come, let's network. Come, let's be empowered to work the works of God. God bless you, and I hope I'll see you soon.
From my head to my toe, the moment I step in the street, everybody for no. Look sharp, yeah. See the swagger for show. Look sharp. Or look, can you see, say me, be so out of road.
Feco Spray Starch makes ironing easier and faster. There's no clogging, and it protects your fabric from stains. Fresh smell, big can, and you go use them, sir. See the difference. Feco Spray Starch. Look sharp.
All right, so if you just joined us, this is The Scope on Precious TV. My name is juiciest Apetor. This is your best Christian entertainment show you can find anywhere. We are streaming live on Facebook. The name is The Scope. Make sure you leave some comments and then drop some message there for us to read and also attend to it. But we are in the segment which has been dubbed Fashion and Lifestyle. Today we are not doing fashion, today we are doing lifestyle. And then I have with me Gideon. He is the one or the founder of Goat Masters. Gideon, amazing name, amazing concept, but I believe most people do not know about Goat Masters and what it entails. So you want to tell us about Goat Masters? What is he? Do you people sell goats? Do you distribute goats? What do you do?
Okay, so actually, as you said, lifestyle. And when it comes to lifestyle, we can look at food.
Yeah.
And then also socio-economic benefit. Because when there is food and there is money, people get to actually live good lives.
Okay.
So Goat Masters, we are an agribusiness firm.
Okay.
We are focused on value addition to goats. Okay. But we special focus on the value chain.
Okay.
So ranging from rearing, butchering, processing, packaging, marketing, and then distribution of goods into various consumables. So the value addition is a technical term in agri, which means we are adding value to there is a raw material like goat, but we are adding value to it. We are making something out of goat. And the value chain too is the chain of activities that goes on from production to consumption. So that is what actually Goat Masters is about. So we do goats, we process it to meat, 1 kg meat, we do kebabs. Also when you are having events, we do barbecue services for events and all those stuff. Yeah, so that's what Goat Masters is.
Goat Masters. Yeah. All right. So meaning you are adding value.
You are adding value to goat.
So the goats we see around walking about, it's not just there for consumption.
No, it's not just there
business.
We can make business
out of it. But what initiated that idea?
Okay, so actually I grew up with my grandparents. Okay. So way back in the 90s, my grandmother, my late grandmother, started a small goat backyard goat farm. She actually started in our porch.
Okay.
In our porch, and then later she moved it to our kitchen with one, and then they increased. Okay. But back then, you know, this kind of conception about agri, where young people in Africa don't really want to have anything to do with agriculture. So I remember those days, we go to school, and then we are sacked for school fees. We come back, and then my grandmother will ask us to go and speak to the choba or like owner that there is a goat. They will sell the goat, and then the school fees is sorted.
Okay.
So it was a source of livelihood for my family. So in the year 2000, my grandfather came on retirement, and then my grandmother asked my grandfather to take care of it. Initially, he didn't want to. He was a bit reluctant and all those stuff, but he went into it. And then from 2014, when the health of my grandfather was failing, on his sick bed, he said something that actually also like struck me. It was like, he thanked God for my grandmother when she said he should take up the goat
business.
He took up it, and it was a retirement, a source of retirement fund for my grandfather since 2014. And that was what he lived on. Actually, he even didn't touch his snake retirement like money. So he was using the goats. The money was getting from the goat. But back then, they were old people. They actually knew just goats. So they were raising goats. So 2014, the family died, and then the family decided, okay, now the old man is gone. Let's sell this thing off and let's get something else doing. At that time, I was a graphic designer, doing graphic design, working for someone. And I'm someone who actually loves to do like entrepreneurship. I love entrepreneurship. My aspiration and vision is to create jobs on the continent. So I was like, no, this could be an opportunity for me. So I told them, leave this thing for me. I'm going to take care of this thing. And when I took over, we registered it as a company. And now, like, we are stretching our wings, and then our coast is enlarging. By the grace of God, we are growing small.
Okay, you mentioned your grandfather and then your grandmother. For how long have you been operating Goat Masters?
Okay, so
was that the original name?
No. So they didn't have any name. They were just doing goods. Like the way some farmers are just farming in the village. Right. But in this new dispensation, in our generation, we need to actually approach things with a different mindset that can actually be appealing to this generation. So as a young person, I can't do things like the way my grandparents were doing it. So then I have to take it from their side and then bring it to this generation.
Rebranding?
Yeah, rebranding. So that was Goat Masters.
Okay.
And then they didn't even know what customer service and all those stuff was. But when I took over, I brought in a lot of things, leveraging technology to actually market our products. And by the grace of God, we are growing small.
Okay, but there are businesses that could have, the major name as goats. But do you do other, like sheep, cow, or all you are centered on is goats?
We are focused on goats for now. Yeah.
Okay, so how lucrative is it?
Very, very lucrative.
Really?
Yeah, very lucrative.
Okay, now let me ask. In our recent time, there are a lot of complaints about financial flow, where they say the system is very hard. You have discovered a strategy of making business. What do you have to say to other youth out there who are dependent on the economy of the country rather than looking for something else to do? Do you think the system is not being fair to them, or you are very fortunate to have received it from your parents, or your grandmother or grandfather?
I'm a man of the spirit. So equally, somebody might inherited that from his grandparents, but he wouldn't know what to do with it. Yeah. So when I inherited it, I went into prayer and asked God, like, what should I do with this thing? So the idea came from my prayer room. Okay. And from my prayer room, I just saw that, yes, God is actually leading me somewhere. Because when this idea came out, I saw that it was in time. Because this is what the world is looking for. The world is looking for people who have answers to their problems. So as a young person in this, if you want to focus on man's system will fail you. Okay. So you need to operate from God's economy. God's economy. Because if you want to rely on man, even the government, you wouldn't do anything. And there will be no job for you to do. But if you rely on God's economy in prayer, in like seeking for direction daily, God, what do I do? He would direct your path. And before you know, the world is coming to you for answers. Like, but we have the money, we have all the technical knowledge, we couldn't, but I have no background in agric.
Okay.
Yeah, I have no background in agric.
Interesting.
But what we are doing in agric beats the imagination of
others. Yeah. All right, so viewers, this is quite interesting. I'm speaking to Gideon, who is in charge or the founder of Goat Masters. This is a young guy who inherited this business from, the grandmother, down to the grandfather, and then he has decided to mix it or blend it with our current generation. I'm talking about rebranding, and I think he's doing marvelous. That is the essence of bringing him onto the show. So wherever you are, I just want to encourage you, like I mentioned in my introduction, the way to get started is to quit talking and get going. And this is a popular quote by Walt Disney. But back to you, Gideon. Yes, how do you do your distribution? I'm talking about the sizes. How affordable is it if somebody wants to get some of it? How do you do your distribution, and how do you run as a company?
Okay, so as a company, we are a startup. Okay. We are 3 years young.
All right.
Yeah, started in 2016.
Okay.
But when it comes to raising of the animals, my grandparents were doing it far back then. But we started in 2016. When we started, it wasn't that much. But as time gets going, we see things improving and all those stuff. So what we did, we raised the animals.
Okay.
But within the 3 years, what we realized was we can't do everything on our own. So then we need to focus on our strength, which our strength is processing. Okay. Processing and then the marketing. So what do? So we lead the rearing for other smallholder farmers. Okay. So smallholder farmers are basically farmers who are into goats. Okay. But maybe don't really have that capacity to do it in a large quantity. Yeah. So we serve as off-takers. Okay. So we take from them. We have clients.
Don't you think you are giving away your business idea?
No. You see, in agric, you can't do everything alone. Okay. All right. Yeah, you can't do it. So you have to actually depend on some people to produce for you, so that you can focus on the market, what you can do very well. And they are not taking away your market.
Your market, all right.
An idea is for you. Okay. Though someone might have similar one, but you don't have to fear competition. And in this thing as Christians, you need to know fruitfulness. You have to spread your wings, and everybody should be okay.
That's the spirit of giving, actually.
Yeah. So we take from them, we process because we have the clients, we process, and then we cut some into smaller portions for 1 kg. We do kebabs too. Even with the kebab, we do raw kebab, we do spiced kebab. We do raw kebab, we do spiced kebab. And then we also do services.
Okay. So, viewers, we want to show you, samples of how this. Yeah. So this is how it looks. This is the packaging, actually. So maybe I think my close-up will. Okay. So this is how it is.
So this is the kebab.
The kebab. Yeah. All right. So how much does this one go for?
Okay. So we have number of them. Okay. We have some which are.
Of course, it's dropping.
It's dropping. Yeah.
You can put it inside.
We have some which is about 15. Okay. Which goes for 30 cedis. Okay. And then the spice one goes for about 35 cedis. We have some for 35. We do smoked ones too. Okay. Do the yaho. Chim, we are friend yaho. Oh, okay. Yaho. So we are the people who don't actually love enjoying the blood and then the butter. We have a way of doing it for them, like the smoked one, dry. Okay. You'd enjoy it.
All right, now let's put out your details. In case somebody wants to contact you, how do they get in touch?
Okay, so my number is 0245.
Okay. That's your camera.
3507. 0245 3507. We are also on Facebook with the handle Goatmasters. We are on Twitter with the handle Goatmasters. In fact, when you go on Google, you just Google Goatmasters. Okay. And every information you need about Goatmasters, you get.
All right. Any final words to the youth out there? Final submission, actually.
To the youth, what I would say is, in this dispensation, what you need to do, as the Bible says, he said, it can come to pass in those days, he said, I will make a man more precious than gold, even a man than the golden wedge of Ofra. So the opportunities are not out there, but they are within. The opportunities are within. So if you can seek God and also seek the opportunities within, you are the new gold. We are the new gold. Men are looking for you. People are looking for you. The opportunity, you have the opportunity. You have everything that it takes to succeed in life.
Gideon, it's a pleasure having you today. And then I wish you all the best in your business endeavor.
Thank you.
And then this is a brilliant idea. Is there room for employment?
Okay. Now we are operating within our capacity. Okay. But we are looking at creating over 1 million jobs by 2030.
Amen.
Yeah.
Amen.
And our vision is building the largest livestock market in Africa. So it will not be just goats, but we will bring on board other livestock.
All right, amazing. I wish you all the best, and this is amazing. But this one will not be enough for us because the number of people in this building, Anyway, we'll talk about that after the show. So, so viewers, I've been speaking to Gideon. He's in charge, or he's the founder of Goatmasters. So make sure you. Where can they find? Is it with all the co-stores available?
No, not yet.
Not yet.
Yeah, not yet. Yeah.
So all they have
now
to
they have to order. Yeah.
All right.
But very soon, we are believing God that we would get outlets outside and then. But we do deliveries too.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Mention the number again.
0245 35 3507. 0245 35 3507.
All right, so viewers, this is where we have to wrap up this segment. I'm talking about the lifestyle segment with Gideon, founder of Goat Masters. My name is Apetor. I want you to enjoy this music video. When I come back, I will be doing some countdown and event review. Stay tuned. Don't touch your set at all.
In fact, me I don't know where to start. Me I know fit sound the mass. It dey blow my mind dey go. Because since then, when my life no make sense, anyhow you still remain my friend until now. Now why you love me so? Your love me so for my head like fire. They catch in my heart like fire. Your love is making my mind in the wonder. Now why you love me so? Indeed, they have me to believe. Say my life it be like this, and it's all because of you. Cause when I need, if I ask you.
All right, so welcome back. This is the Scope on Precious TV. My name once again is Apetor. Yes, I love to mention my name because I find it so nice and don't you appreciate my name?
Yeah, I like like your name.
You like my name?
I like the first part.
First part.
Yeah, the Louise and the SK.
Oh dear, yeah, oh dear. Meaning so they all started there. Yeah, they UCC. But I'm here with Daniella, and then today we'll be doing event review. Actually, like I mentioned earlier. And then later we'll be doing some countdown. But the first event we'll be talking about has to do with Youth Camp 2019.
Escalation.
Escalation, which has the theme Escalation, which happened at Winneba inside Paris University College, and then had all the youths in all the branches across Ghana participate. And then some of the speakers, talking about Bishop Charles Ajinasari, we had Sam George, we had Reverend Francis, we had this manafo. Pastor Selassie was there, Mama Vivi was also there, and some of the amazing, topic they spoke about has to do with even youth and relationship, business, and then this our modern technology, how to take advantage of it, and then also talking about the spiritual aspect of, the youth and all of that. So amazing program. Unfortunately,
all
you're not there.
Yeah, there was an all night. I heard it was powerful. All nights at the end.
At the end,
the program,
on Friday actually. So, and then I don't know how, no, I was actually part of the all night, and then I think it was an amazing time with Bishop Wanya. Yeah,
Very
Bishop
powerful.
Wanya. When it comes to fire, when it comes to putting out some fire in the youth out there, he's good at it. And then not just the fire only, talking about or putting the whole program into perspective. I think it's a wonderful program that gives nurturing, gives education, and then help to prepare the youth for, the pressure out there. Yeah, the pressure out there, it's so massive. Even in relation to Goat Masters, he's a very young guy coming up with such a wonderful idea. And then there are lots of youth out there. All they do is to go to school after school, and then, but with this one, the camp has to touch on some of the things you need to know, the things you have to understand at a point in your life, what you'll be meeting and how to deal with it.
Okay.
But before, let me stop the talking. Yes, I think I'm doing too much of talking right now. So I want you to enjoy the video. You have an excerpt on that. So enjoy this video. When we come back, I will be touching on some other salient parts of the youth camp.
A nice word. It was chosen because it's an expectation in your life. So don't just say it for fun. At the end of the day, your life must escalate. Say my life must escalate. Say I must go to my next level.
The same discipline that tells you that you cannot eat everything you see, else you will bloat. Or the same discipline that tells you not to drink alcohol, because as a church, in our doctrine, we don't believe in drinking of alcohol. Or the same discipline that tells you not to smoke, that prevents you when you see a lot of young people smoking a spliff, you don't do it. That discipline is the same level of discipline you must bring to your time on social media.
What Peter couldn't do in 8 hours, by obeying, he was able to do it in 2 minutes. So the first thing we need to note is that we need to obey to go. Obey to go in spite of your analysis. Yes, and many times as Christians, we analyze a lot, especially when it comes to soul winning. We have a lot of analysis. We have to think and calculate before we go. But child of God, simply obey and go. As you step out the multitudes, you will catch them. Amen. It is a spiritual crime for a young person to go to church and your pastor looks into your face and your pastor feel like he's tired already. Anytime you sit in church, even if you are at the back, when your pastor sees you, he should feel that there is faith to do a miracle in the house. He should feel that the anointing to raise the dead is in the house.
If you are dating, if the young man comes and is demanding sex, know that this guy is not correct. If you don't take care, tomorrow he will dump you and go and marry a virgin. And then the young men, there are some of the ladies who would also push you to do it. The way they would just be walking and so be vigilant.
We know in Perez we don't kiss. And I want to ask, seeing that lady, someone you have loved your whole heart, that when you see her, then it's like the Holy Spirit that come upon you. You not kissing her and seeing her. What should you do, or what must you do? She always continues to be the holistic that, because of God, because of God. What about hugging and, sometimes the tight one? What must you do?
As for the hugging tight, the Bible says you can't take coal in your bosom and not be bent. You can't walk on hot coals and your feet not be bent. Why do you want fire to burn you now? You know that this girl already, when you haven't even hugged her, when you sleep, you are dreaming about her.
For sure.
When you start hugging her, don't you think that you go crazy? So keep that fire till after the engagement. If after the engagement you have a problem, immediately after the engagement, the following day do the wedding. Or at the engagement, talk to your pastor, let them bring AMA to the place, let them sign for you, and when they finish the wedding, the sky is your limit.
Fire for fire.
That is an excerpt of, the Youth Camp 20.
Very insightful.
Yes, I believe you out there, you picked something wonderful from it. Some important points that were raised.
Especially from Mama Vivi.
Yeah, I know for that part.
It's very funny what she said about how a lady will walk and how usually you think that was the guys who will pressure you to have sex with them, but ladies also have their own edges.
Own edges, actually.
Yeah.
But anyway, it's interesting. And also one thing Apostle Ray also, Bishop-elects touch on has to do with where people's presence or their facial expression intimidates their own pastors. To the extent that they have to even change their sermon looking at. Amazing. So please, that's why it's always important to put out a smiling face.
But sometimes maybe you're not in the mood.
But you see, I believe the house of God is more or less like a hospital. So once you come there, you should be excited that you're going to receive your healing. So some people come to church and they go back home with their problems.
Mentality.
You see? Yeah. But another thing that was amazing about the whole youth camp has to do with the evangelism, where we had to go out in that quantity. That number of people going out to speak to people out there and also to win them to Christ. Amazing. So, in short, we just want to say this is a wonderful event. And also, Bishop was touching later, on Sunday after they returned from the camp, that there are parents who do not allow their kids to go for such events or such programs, but they are comfortable allowing their kids to go to university and all of that. This place that will give you, has all the necessary things available. You not allow them. So I just want to entreat parents out there that when programs like this are organized, especially when it has to do with the church, just allow your kids to participate. It's very important. But next, I think we have to touch on Tehillah experience. So Tehillah experience happened, that was on Sunday actually. And then, but before I talk about it, let's watch something small about Tehillah experience. When we come back, I will be touching on some of the necessary stuff.
My God, leave me
But I'm here to feel his presence. I'm here to know him more. I need you more than ever. I need you more than ever. Lift up your two hands. I see revival. Come here, come here, come here. Baby, I was in on your meter, on your meter, on your meter. Yeah, return. Azuro, yeah. Oritsumonsam, Otubunsam, Orisanyarewa, Orisanyarewa, Shatsano, the same power, Orichum Chatsum, from Cassia to Akinago. My God, Calvary God bless you. Say mogo anytime Nara Usa hey
And you know what? He's about to give you a surprise. Are you ready? By the count of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay, so welcome back. This is the scope. I can see some messages online, and then I believe I should read some of these messages. This one is coming from my own producer, not producer as in at Precious TV, but I'm talking about a producer when I am on the field of acting or shooting. I'm talking about Emmanuel Matt Tas. Nimate. I know the production you're working on, and when the production is ready, Emmanuel, Tasmania, make sure you come and then premiere it on the scope. And also, he says, Presido, well, my tenure is over way back in school. Former president, yes, also president. So, and this one is coming from Ruth. Deborah, Ruth, I gave you a shout out actually. You and Lily. She said, keep giving us the motivational messages. Bless you all. Thank you, Ruth. I know you are watching us inside MTN office with your friends. So shout out to you and your good friends out there. So God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. All right. So this is what I have for now. But let's quickly touch on Tehillah Experience. Amazing program. Amazing experience.
Well dubbed. They lived up to expectations.
Exactly. Amazing experience.
The Kenyan and the South African, they really sang well. They sang like they were Ghanaians.
They were Ghanaians actually.
Yeah.
But one thing I think next year they should work on has to do with the venue. Because even despite the I mean, people being stranded, the people who were actually outside and all of that, they wish they could be in there. But even despite all of that, they had fun. Yeah. I think it was an amazing program. I just pray that next year she will get, I mean, a bigger venue. that can accommodate the number out there. And then you were talking about some, I think, lights out or power out.
No, they said there was an electric problem. I don't want to be too specific, but
okay.
In all, it was still good, still very good. But Ghanaians, they will say that it was too small. The next year, if she increases the venue, then
it will also
I say increase the venue, like she makes it bigger. Yes.
Margin crown but it's okay.
Yeah.
But so all in all, I believe Tehillah Experience 2019.
Well done.
Yes,
Well
it was successful. All I can say is that next year let's get a bigger venue, so that we can accommodate more people actually. But kudos to the organizers of Tehillah Experience. But up next we have to do some music countdown.
Yes.
We thought there are some music videos doing wonderful out there, and there are some gospel artists doing wonderful out there. So I want to at least start with one of them.
Start with the young one too, Benson Ken.
Okay.
It's 10 years.
10 years, yeah.
I think he's done very well. He's cute. I mean, he has started off on a good note. Not every day you get somebody at that age being on fire for God. So if he started well, I guess we have to push him
yeah,
and support him in all the ways we can.
As young as he is, he's very powerful when it comes to worship. Let's enjoy our number 5 music video.
You've got times and seasons in your end. You call for light out of darkness. You don't need a man to be the God you are. But I know she had a devotion, for you have chosen to call me your own. Oh, you've got times and seasons in your hands. You call the light out of darkness. Lord, you don't need a man to be the God where you be. For you have chosen to call me your own. Oh, you are God from beginning to end. There's no place for you. You are God. You are God. Oh, you are God from beginning.
Okay, so
Very good ministry over there. You know, the world has so many avenues to recruit more people. So the world is already assured of how their industry is going to look like in 10, 20 years. But Christians, we don't have so many avenues to get the talents in acting, in dancing, in singing, spoken word. So we end up losing our talents to the world. But I'm happy that this guy has been found, and I hope that he sticks to what he started, because it's not easy at all.
All right, because of time, so I want us to do the countdown quickly.
Yes.
So let's enjoy number 4, and then when we come back, we'll talk about it. It's with Kwame Eugene and Emma
Yeah.
and Abiam. Let's enjoy that one. We'll be right back.
He has become my salvation. He has become my salvation. The Lord is my strength within my soul. My soul, our strength. Thy raise out. Let us
So the question you are asking, whether...
It's interesting. I'm happy to see Kwame Eugene singing gospel, but I know a lot of people are raising eyebrows. They are wondering why the collaboration, as in why are are gospel musicians collaborating with secular musicians a lot more than the usual? Is it that they want hype, they want to raise controversy, they have been led, some of them have been led, some people have mentioned that they've been led to do their song with this or this person. But I want to know why, because as I'm listening, I don't want a situation where I'm compromising on my faith, or I don't want anyone to judge me and say that I am trying to be lukewarm. I don't want that. So I'm sure people are asking, but I'm proud of Kwame Eugene. I'm not a hater.
Okay. All right. So as for the question she's asking, I believe you would want to answer to those questions. But let's enjoy number 3. And then number 3 is Ohima Mercy, Favor. Let's enjoy that one. We'll be right back. Okay, so I have a message here from Ruth Deborah. She said, wow, powerful voice from the faith person. Wow, I need such a person in my home. Don't worry, God will bless you with such a person in your home, actually. Thank you, Ruth Deborah. So let's do Joe Metal. When we come back, Joe Metal happens to be number 2. When we come back, we'll do our wrapping up, and then we'll leave you with number 1. Enjoy this one from Joe Metal. Soon, soon.
I didn't understand that.
Soon, soon I am free. A journey over. Nyami soon, soon me. Yetrenwo. Ayabra. Soon, soon I am free. A journey over.
Okay, so unfortunately we don't have too much time to let you enjoy the video in full, but this is all time will permit us. We'll leave you with number 1 actually, but we have to wrap up. My name is juiciest. You can follow me on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram, and also I am on YouTube. The name is juiciest.
And the voice as always belongs to Daniella Ewurabena Afful, and you can let's be friends on Facebook, Daniella Ewurabena Afful, Facebook.
All right. Okay, so this program is repeated tomorrow. To be repeated tomorrow at 8, and also on Saturday.
Yeah,
the time
3 to
is
4.
3 to 4. So you can watch it tomorrow. You can watch it on Saturday. So there's no option to not see the scope again. So we'll leave you with number 1 song, which is by Dinah Hamilton, Essentially. It's a bye. I will see you next week.
Enjoy your week.